My name is Charlene Carroll. I do a couple of things, but my profession is a hairstylist and salon owner. Well, we wear a lot of hats. A stylist is a person that will cut and style your hair, service you when you come into the salon. Basically, does wash, might shampoo you. Usually we have an assistant, but a stylist might shampoo your hair and then style it, and then send you on your way. A salon owner is a person that overall does everything. Does the buying of the salon, paying the bills, buying of the products, paying the bills, hiring people, firing people, saying what time the salon should be open, advertising, everything that could possibly do with running a business, a salon owner does. And sometimes the salon owner is one of the hairstylists on the floor. So that is also one of her jobs. Now you have to have a high school diploma. And I think when I graduated or got into the profession, you had to have a high school diploma, which is great, or a GED. So that's the only formal education that you have to have. Then you go on in the profession to get your license. You get a permit, and then you get your license. It also takes 1,000 hours, which people finish in 6 months if they go full-time.
1,000 hours?
1,000 hours of cosmetology training. So if you go for 6 months, you can finish it in 6 months. So it's a course that can easily be finished in 6 months. If you go full-time, it takes a year. And then you can go on to get your instructor's license to educate more people in the profession. I've been in the profession for 34 years. I've owned my own business for 30 years. We just had our 30th anniversary. And what it is, it's like any other business. It's climbing the corporate ladder in your profession, okay? And it's starting off small, starting off as an assistant. And that's what you do. You, just like any business that you want to get involved with, you go and you work with someone that's doing what it is that you want to do. And I kind of fell into being a hairstylist, but it was one of the professions that I wanted to be. So you get with someone that can teach you, that can mentor you, and it's so important to have a mentor in anything that you do, someone you can look up to and someone that you can follow and say, I want to aspire to be like that person. And you know, if they are close enough to you and not one of these mentors that are over there, but if they are close enough to be, you know, you to be in their midst or in their, then you can ask them questions and they can help you and they can mentor you like a mentor does. And a mentor is a lot like a father or a mother figure in your life. And I was lucky enough to have a mentor that was like that. She was like a mother. I mean, she told me everything. She told me, okay, you're going to advance your education. When I started working for her, I had my license. But that's all I had. I had my license, and I was good, and I was talented, and I guess she saw a diamond in the rough. And so what she did is took me to the next step in my life, and that was teaching me how to understand that it's important to spend money, to make money, to go in advance and get more education in what you do. And so she taught me that. I remember coming to work one day, and she said, okay, you're going to Vidal Sassoon. And I was like, oh my God, I'm going to Vidal Sassoon. She said, in San Francisco. She said, well, so we're gonna book you out this week, and you know, we're gonna you know, first let's go downstairs and see how much money we got in the bank. So I was like, oh, okay. But you know, and at that time I had a baby, and it was me and my baby, and for me to spend money to go to San Francisco, I couldn't understand that. And that's important for any mentor, to make you understand that that's how you grow. And in our profession, it's like any other profession. It's climbing the corporate ladder. So I started with advanced education and going to Sassoon's in San Francisco and London and Bruno's in Canada and the John Delario's and the Chadwicks, and all the advanced classes that I went to made me the cutter that I am today. I'm a strong cutter, and I can cut anyone's hair. So that I guess that's my forte. I have a gift, and it was developed by going to advanced schools. So once I went to advanced schools, then I started going to joining organizations like the National Cosmetology Association and the Massachusetts Cosmetology Association. You start getting credentials in what is expected to appear on your resume that will influence people, and that was joining the NCA was a part of more advanced education, because it developed me as far as like in understanding the workshops, okay, the workshops that they provided for you. They provided a number of workshops on how to run a business. So all that was important, and all that was knowledge that I was always getting. And then there was another step you climb or try to get into. It's called Hair America. And Hair America is an elite group of educators in our profession that are educators. And it's an elite group of educators because the test is extremely hard. The test goes from 5 o'clock in the morning until 7 o'clock at night. And the test is usually in Europe. It's usually someplace that, you know, costs a lot of money to go to. And so your knowledge of understanding why you have to spend money to make money has to be real secure about that, because, you know, you spend a lot of money and you have to fly a model with you. So you're paying for this other person to go on vacation with you to take this exam that you have to take. I took the exam the first time and failed, was devastated. And it's not that I didn't know the work, it was just being examined by your peers and standing in front of them doing something with your peers. It's different when you have an audience of people that you're teaching, you know, your teacher right there, but here are your peers judging you, and it was hard. So that Here America, it was hard, and I took the test a second time, prepared for it a second time, and I passed, and you know, it was wonderful. So I am a Here America member. That led me to be an author on a book that is a book that goes to all the cosmetology schools across the United States, and it is a teaching book. It's a teaching tool, and all the schools are required to have some of them in their school. And I was one of the educators on that book, and you are picked from that pool of Here America educators to do something like that. So it's climbing the corporate ladder like any other profession.